Once I went swimming in a cave. It was beautiful. We were swimming and then we climbed up. And then I thought, let's jump. And I wondered, is it possible to jump this far without banging my head and still landing in the water safely? Is the water deep enough? Is all of this worth the risk? And then I jumped, figuring I would find out and just deal with it when it happens. This is a story about artificial intelligence, about art, about creating, about me, Vincent, making a movie about another movie that is made by a computer. A computer that is doing what I usually do. Is that sad or just very exciting? Harari gave a lecture at Tomorrowland's Love Conference. He was introduced with a movie made by akademensen. And that's what this is about that movie. Because instead of making a movie themselves, they decided to let the computer do it. So they gave a text based on the thoughts and ideas of Harari to different algorithms and let artificial intelligence do the rest, leading to a result that no one could predict.
What is artificial intelligence?
I'm not a scientist. I don't have any technical background. I went to art school, so I'm mostly trained in staring and talking about projects I'll never finish. I find AI incredibly interesting, but also incredibly hard to understand. But nevertheless, I will try to explain how it works and why I think it's so groundbreaking. So let's jump and see what happens.
What is artificial intelligence? The theoretical explanation.
Artificial intelligence is a simulation of human intelligent processes by machines, especially computer systems. So it comes down to
the simple explanation.
A computer doing human tasks, but better than humans ever will be able to do.
At least that's the goal. And it already works with doing math, playing games, and medical diagnosis. Basically straightforward tasks with no room for creativity. What is 6 times 7? One answer. What's the next best move? One answer. What's that brown spot on my skin? One answer. But creating images is different. Because if you want an image of a cat, there's more than one answer. So the computer will have to learn what a cat looks like, just like we had to do. And then it becomes interesting.
How the movie was made.
So let's look at the humans behind this project.
I wanted to make a thought-provocative concept, how the concept should be aligning the work of Yuval. And obviously soon you end up with AI interpretations. How does an AI play with the words and the ideas of human evolution and the ideas of Yuval Harari?
What does a computer make of the ideas and words of Harari? What does it see? So let's push the button and make the movie? It's not that simple.
We need some more humans.
It was quite a small team that did the brunt of the work. It was me, our animator Alexander de Brabender, and the technical lead Wim van Henden.
How do you start?
So step by step, the first thing we did was look at concepts of how we want to tackle it. So we came up with the chapter idea.
In the beginning was the soup.
And then out of that, I also created a document that basically defined for each chapter what the tone of voice was, what the music was, which voiceover artists to use, which AI engines to use.
So different AI engines are like different creators? Or is that too far-fetched?
Yeah, no, I'd agree. I mean, that's exactly how, it's exactly as if we had 10 different illustrators in-house, and it was like, which illustrators do we assign to which parts? Because the different algorithms that are out there really have different styles and moods to them. So in that sense, you got to treat them like production teams, I suppose.
An illustrator walks into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're not hiring waiters at the moment. Ha ha ha."
But how does a computer do that? Again, I am not a scientist. I do not have any technical background, but Wim has. And Wim basically told me this. Actually, there are two big parameters that determine the outcome: the algorithm and the database. The algorithm is basically a chain of formulas, a recipe to solve a problem. A database, in this case, is a very large collection of photos with a description of what can be seen in the photo. So the algorithm looks at the database and learns what, for example, a cat looks like, but also what lava looks like. And although there's no lava cat in the database, the AI will be able to make it. So basically, we have an image search engine where we can search for the images that don't exist yet. The AI creates the images itself.
Back to Harari.
The text by Harari was chopped up, given a style and given to an artificial intelligence. And then they tried different algorithms to change the outcome. Actually, it works just like us. We have different skills and different ways of looking at the world.
Algorithms.
And we all saw different things when we grew up.
Databases.
The only difference is, computers learn faster and work faster. They have a much higher gear. My 10-year-old daughter refused to use her bike gears. She thought it was cheating. I explained to her that it was just an invention to help you go further. But you are still doing your part.
A director walks into a bar.
I don't mind working in a bar. I'm more worried about creativity, becoming an algorithm. Chess used to be considered the highest art. Then Deep Blue came.
Hello.
Chess was no longer considered art. Go, one of the most complicated games in the world, based on gut feeling and emotion, with more possible games than atoms in the universe, that was pure art and unprogrammable. And then AlphaGo came.
Hello.
And gut feeling and emotion became an algorithm. The magic disappeared. And I really like making things. And I would really love keep on doing that. So now I'm here and I'm thinking, should we reconsider? Is all of this worth the risk? But hey, I guess we already jumped. So let's find out.